Welcome back, everyone. I'm joined now by Maine's top election official, Secretary of State Shenna Bellows. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening. Glad to be here.
And so you've had a very busy day, state primary day. Tell us a little bit about it.
We started bright and early in Biddeford, worked our way up the state from Gorham, Portland, Topsom, Brunswick, Newport, Fairfield, and here in Bangor. And what we're seeing is very low turnout statewide, which is a little bit surprising. Maine traditionally ranks, actually in 2022, first in the nation in voter turnout. This one, I don't know that we're going to rank that high.
Interesting. Are there any factors at play here that maybe are indicating why there is a lower voter turnout today?
So there aren't a lot of competitive primary races. Of course, here in CD2, there is that Republican primary. So sometimes people are more hesitant. I'm not sure if people who are unenrolled or so-called independents know that they can participate in the party primary, rather. That may be part of it.
Right, and that's the first year that that's taking place too. So maybe this year we'll kind of work to advocate for future years when it comes to unenrolled voters taking part in the primaries.
Absolutely.
All right, and as we've talked about, it's not too late to get out to the polls, but for those who are just saying, well, maybe I'm not feeling like going up for the primaries, there are other options versus getting out to the polls. You can vote absentee. A little too late to vote in the primaries absentee right now, but looking ahead to the November election, what are some things you want people to know about absentee voting? So
we want people to know you have to get your absentee ballot back by 8 p.m. when the polls close. So if you've got that absentee ballot lying there on the table, run down to the polls and drop it off. It's not postmarked. But also, we have ongoing absentee voting. For seniors and people with disabilities, you can request that that absentee ballot get mailed to you automatically. And this November, we'll have online voter registration. If you want to update your voter registration online, you can do that.
Cool. And you talked about some of the factors that may have played into there being less voter turnout today. Do you see any of that carrying over to the November election? Or do you think, as you said, Maine is generally known for high voter turnout. Do you think that'll be the case again in November?
I hope that we'll be #1 again this November.
How does it, I know that that's something that you're very proud of.
It is.
Can you speak to that a little bit?
Because, you know, we try to make voting as accessible, convenient, and secure as possible. And clerks all over the state work so hard to administer our elections. And we have hardworking poll workers and ballot clerks. And so I think to participate in this democracy, that's what makes the United States of America a model for the rest of the world.
Right, yeah, doing your civic duty, and it's still not too late to do so. Again, polls close at 8 o'clock across the state, so you can get to your polling location and cast that vote.
That's right. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on this busy day for you. And stay tuned, our full extended forecast is coming right up after this.